Let's close our eyes. Pay attention to our breathing. Breathe in through your nose and breathe out through your mouth. Breathe in lots of positivity from the crisp early morning. And shake off anything that may be stopping us this morning. Let's integrate and heal all the scattered energies. Breathe in love, faith, integrity. And breathe out any adverse belief or thought, any pain or any ache. Breathe in peace and prosperity. Know that I am peace. And breathe out any chaotic random thoughts. Breathe in joy and care. Feel that joy in every cell of the body. Know that I am joyful. And breathe out any traces of expectations or demands. Let's invoke our angels, archangels, our ancestors to seek their guidance, their support. Invoke your masters, all the healing, loving masters. Invite them in your space. Seek their blessings. Invoke your higher consciousness. Align with it. Feel that you're one with your higher consciousness. Invoke radical consciousness and the prime resource energy. Express your gratitude to radical, to Atman, to all our mentors. For having set us on this path of self-discovery. Feel the energy move in your body. Feel the reality around you. Listen to the birds. Listen to the clock ticking. Feel the gentle breeze. Come back to the reality. Let's remain grounded today to take this day forward. Thank you. The reading for this morning is FLL20, consistent flexibility in opening up chakra. FLL20, consistent flexibility in opening up chakra. Reminder to continue remaining open with due flexibility and adaptability. We have got this earlier already. I think we need more of it. It's coming up again. So every moment is offering you a fresh new opportunity to do things differently, experience it differently, and gain it differently. You have been open in the past and enjoyed most of the opportunities and possibilities. Suddenly, as you are getting more and more comfortable with your existing circumstances, there is a lesser willingness to look beyond and continue to remain open to the new possibilities. As the set of new opportunities are likely to bring new changes and may demand much more flexibility and adaptability. Why resist? In fact, you ensure that you persist. Changes are inevitable facts of life. Do remain open to various possibilities due to flexibility on an ongoing basis. So it's more on a positive note where I have been flexible, I have been open. Yet, because I'm comfortable with my situation, I may have shut down or I may have slowed down. So it is to remain flexibly open to the new possibilities. So let's begin with some R5 statements. Who will repeat?
I will.
Okay. I R5, my rigidity preventing me from remaining open.
I R5, my rigidity preventing me
From remaining open.
from remaining open.
I R5, my rigidity from remaining open.
I R5, my rigidity preventing me from remaining open.
Right. I R5, my rigidity preventing me from remaining open.
I R5, my rigidity preventing me for remaining open.
I R5, my rigidity.
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 I R5, the reasons for 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 my rigidity.
I R5, my oaths, vows, and promises preventing me from being open.
I R5, my oaths, vows, and promises from remaining open.
I R5, my oaths, vows, and promises preventing me from remaining open.
I R5, my oaths, vows, and promises from preventing me from remaining open.
I R5, my oaths, vows, and promises preventing me from remaining open.
I R5, my oaths, vows, and promises preventing me from remaining open.
I see my rigidity.
I seek my rigidity.
I feel my rigidity.
I feel my rigidity.
I acknowledge my rigidity.
I acknowledge my rigidity.
I love and accept my rigidity.
I love and accept my rigidity.
I honor my rigidity.
I honor my rigidity.
I honor the brilliance in my rigidity.
I honor the brilliance in my rigidity.
I am the rigidity, and the rigidity is me.
I am the rigidity, and rigidity is me.
I recognize my rigidity.
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 I artify my association of having expectations and demands with rigidity.
I archive my expectations and demands.
I artify my association of having
Okay. I archive my association of having expectations and demands
with
with
rigidity.
rigidity.
Yeah. I artify my association of expectations and demands with rigidity.
I archive my association for having expectations and demands with rigidity.
I artify my association of having expectations and demands with rigidity.
I archive my association for having expectations and demands with rigidity.
I artify my expectations leading to my rigidity.
I archive my expectations leading to rigidity.
I artify my expectations leading to my rigidity.
I archive my expectations leading to rigidity.
I artify my expectations leading to my rigidity.
I archive my expectations leading to rigidity.
Yeah. So what's coming up is that I would like to be open. However, there are these expectations, that somebody has to do this, somebody has to give me this, somebody has to take care of this. Because of those expectations that I have, I do not want to be flexible.
Yes.
And the minute I become flexible, that means I have to let go of my expectations,
Okay.
which means people will start taking advantage of me. Or
Hmm.
I have to do everything alone. I will not have any support. I have to give in. So I want to maintain that balance of being in control. So though I'm not for rigidity, I end up becoming one because of the underlying beliefs and expectations.
Hmm.
So I admit my expectations under the loving care of radical consciousness.
I admit my expectations under the loving care of radical consciousness.
I admit my expectations under the loving care of radical consciousness.
I admit my expectations under the loving care of radical consciousness.
I admit my expectations under the loving care of radical consciousness.
I admit my expectations under the loving care of radical consciousness.
I R5, I need to understand that none can ever fulfill my expectations.
Please repeat.
I
I
R5, I need to
R5.
understand.
Okay. I R5 my need to understand that none can fulfill my expectations.
Yeah. I R5, I need to understand that none can fulfill my expectations.
I R5 my need to understand that none can fulfill my expectations.
I R5, I need to understand that none can fulfill my expectations.
I R5 my need to understand that none can fulfill my expectations.
I R5, I need to understand that expectations are futile.
I R5 I
I
need
need
to
to understand.
that expectations are futile.
Yeah. I R5, I need to understand that expectations are futile.
I R5 I need to understand that expectations are futile.
I R5, I need to understand that my expectations are futile.
I R5 I need to understand that my expectations are futile. My
Yeah, based
willingness word is coming.
willingness for
Yeah, that I'm not able to understand. Willingness
Okay,
for
let's
to
explore.
change. Willingness to change.
Okay, IR5, my willingness to change.
AR5, my willingness to change.
Is that okay?
Yes, but I think there's something more to it.
IR5, my reluctance. IR5, my IR5, willingness to change is my soul's love.
Willingness to change is my soul's love. Willingness to change is my soul's love.
Willingness to
Willingness
change
to
is my
change
soul's
is
love.
my soul's love.
I see my willingness to change.
I see my willingness to change.
I feel my willingness to change.
I feel my willingness to change.
I acknowledge my willingness to change.
I acknowledge my willingness to change.
I love and accept my willingness to change.
I love and accept my willingness to change.
I honor my willingness to change.
I honor my willingness to change.
I honor the brilliance in my willingness to change.
I honor my brilliance in my willingness to change.
I am the willingness to change,
I am the willingness to change,
and the willingness to change is me.
and the willingness to change is me.
I recognize my willingness to change.
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 I recognize my willingness to change. I'm feeling so much energy moving in my solar and on my third eye also.
Great,
Yes,
great.
something is coming up.
Yeah. See if instead of change, we want to say growth or evolve.
Yeah.
A change means something is bad now and I want to replace it. But things are already fine. We just want to be better.
Yes, ma'am. Evolve on growth. Yeah, these are better.
So we can do something
Yes.
like I take responsibility for my willingness to evolve.
I take my responsibility for willingness to evolve.
I take responsibility for my willingness to evolve.
I take responsibility for my willingness to evolve.
Does that make sense?
Yes, yes, ma'am.
I take responsibility for my willingness to grow and evolve.
I take responsibility for my willingness to grow and evolve.
I take responsibility for my willingness to grow and evolve.
I take responsibility for my willingness to grow and evolve.
Yeah, maybe we can keep that going
Yes,
for today.
ma'am. Yes,
Well,
ma'am. I can feel like in my heart also that something is coming up, surfacing and it's releasing. Yes,
Yeah,
this is
yeah,
good.
yeah. I think it's just, you're right. The willingness to even let go of others in this equation.
Yes,
It's me. And I will do my best to grow or become aware and keep chiseling things out as they come.
yes, ma'am.
Great. Thank you very much.
Thanks to you,
I'll stay
ma'am.
with that.
Thank you. Have a good day.
You too. Have a good day. Hi, Jutika. Hi, Barinder.
Hi, Shubha. Thank you so much, Shubha. I'm sorry I joined in a bit late. I quite got
That's,
involved in another phone call.
yeah, that's okay. Thank you very much for doing it the
Good
past few days.
morning, Chitin ma'am. Thank you. I really needed this today. And even I was running late, but this was really awakening now. Thank you so much.
Yeah, thank you very much. Have a good day.
Thank you, Cynthia ma'am.
you.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.